Hey everyone, so tonight we're going to build the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure. I cannot wait. This guy is heavy. Like these arms and legs, they have a good weight to them. I mean, it's close to, kind of similar, not as heavy as the Sentinel leg, but it's up there. I mean, it's definitely the heaviest Hasbro Build-A-Figure I've had. Really cool. I'm really excited to put this together. Can't talk. Really excited to put this guy together, so we'll go ahead and start. So, you definitely want to put the abs, you want to slide this midsection in here first. Mine's kind of crooked, so I'm hoping to fix that. And then you go ahead and line these holes up like that, if I could talk tonight. That, just want to make sure before I press them all the way in. There you go. And there we go. Is it straightened? I don't want to break it. There we go. The arc reactor's lined up. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and start with the legs. Probably should have put the legs on first, but I didn't. There we go. Line sealed. Get the other leg on here. And that one didn't quite seal up, I thought it did. I'm gonna push it out like that so I can see it. And the nubs aren't, actually the gap inside is not that deep, so I'm kind of shocked. So let's get that in there. Alright, very good. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the arms. I always point those out just so I can kind of get at a good angle. Okay, there's one arm. Very sick. There we go. Oh, knocking over the camera. There's two arms. Looking sick. Oh, man. Okay, and the final piece is a little noggin. Okay. There we go. Damn. He is cool. Very cool. Very nice looking Build-A-Figure. Alright, let me just make sure. That's kind of weird. Okay. Alright, so now he's built, so we're going to do a little 360. This guy is nice. I really like him. He looks really cool. There's a little 360. Now we'll go ahead and check out the details. Alright guys, so I'll do my best to keep the camera still. I'm going to have to hold it to just kind of go over everything. I really like, so far let's kind of go over the whole details. Alright, I really like the sculpt of this guy. I think he looks just like the one from the movie. I think they did an awesome job. I really do like the paint, the gold paint applications they put on his face. I think that looks really cool. The one thing I kind of wish they did, I wish they continued that with these gold pieces. I wish those were more of a shiny gold like on the face. I think that would look awesome. But nonetheless, it's a great figure. This guy is huge. So cool. So good. I really like all the sculpted detail on the head, like all the line work. Let me make sure. Ooh, it's a little wiggly. All the line work around his mouth. You can see the gray in there, a little bit of silver. I just think that looks awesome. I like the white eyes. And the paint markings are actually pretty good. You can see a little bit of lining going overlay into the red there if you want to be nitpicky. And there's a little scratch right between the eyes on mine. Kind of a bummer, but not too noticeable. And then I really like the rest of the sculpt. Let's see if I can set the camera down. Yeah, it's going to be too low. Really like the sculpt on the chest. I think that looks awesome. You can see all the plating. I think you can see some more of that gold and sculpted on the top. I like how you can kind of see the arc reactor right down there. It's kind of tucked away. Just looks really cool. I love all this little detail, the line work, and just kind of the mix of the gold with the silver on the chest. And same thing with the arm. I like this big shoulder pad. I do wish this could rotate around, but I can see why, so they can, so it doesn't limit them too much. But I think they did a really good job on the inside of the arm here, like all this sculpted detail with the gold paint, more sculpted work in there. I really like how these arms turned out. You can see more like sculpting work of like the rods inside the suit. I think that looks really sick. And then going along here on the padding, you can see more of the rivets and some more of the gold paint. I just think that looks awesome. I like this big armored like shield piece here. That would have been cool if it was gold, like I said, but still very nice looking guard. And you can see his hand, Very nice. Very cool looking figure. Little 3 fingers. Can't see the repulsors, but you know they're there. And going over the legs or the midsection, again, I like how this is all riveted to kind of hide those ball joints or those joints in the leg. Going over the rest, I just really like all this gold and silver. I think that looks really cool. Just so sick looking. Like you can kind of see inside there, inside behind the knee, you can see more silver and gold. I really like how this turned out down here. I think that looks awesome. Such a cool looking Build-A-Figure. Definitely by far the biggest, and so far to me, the most bang for your buck on these Build-A-Figures from Hasbro. I think they just did a knockout job with this guy. His feet look really cool. I like the silver with all the different sculpted work. I mean, it's just dead on with the movie. I think he looks just awesome. Go ahead and flip him around. I love the way the back looks. I think that just looks so sick. That looks so cool. I really like all this sculpted work. I like how you can kind of see almost like more exhaust to kind of like make he wants to fly through his back. I think that just looks awesome. And to continue that silver on the back here, the more sculpting of those rods and pistons, I think that looks sick. The back of the legs just look awesome. I mean, really, this figure is just sweet. I love this thing. Really liking it. All this nice sculpted work here. But, oh, I just like how that looks. Very cool. They got that gold paint again, so that looks really nice. Nice and shiny. Very nice. I'm going to check out the bottom of his feet. Very sick looking. I can't believe he's got peg holes. You see a little blemish of silver paint on the bottom. At least it's on the bottom. Man, this guy's just awesome. Very cool. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and go into the articulation. Do my best. So his head's on that little ball peg. It looks down very far. Tiny little head. It looks up. And you can kind of look left and right, of course. I think, yeah, you can kind of, it's on that, so you can shift it forward and stuff. There we go. Sorry if this review is sloppy. Alright, I'm just going to angle the camera up so you guys can see. So his shoulders are on a ball joint, so they move forward, nice and clicky, nice and tight. Back, move out. He does have a bicep swivel along with the single joint elbow, which goes up about that much, but also can rotate at the elbow. He does have wrist articulation if you want to, and also you can move him down and back. For his abs, when I was originally looking at before putting them together, the little peg that sticks up, it is just on a long piece of plastic that attaches right in the crotch area and kind of sticks up. So that's why I noticed that when I twist it, how it kind of flings back. Probably if I were to force it, it would probably, you know, weaken the plastic in the middle here with that little rod. That's probably that's my one worry about this guy. You'd probably make that stress, you know how when plastic gets stressed, it changes the lighter color. I feel like if I forced him, that's why he shifts back, it would definitely do that. I'm pretty sure if you forced it hard enough, it'd snap him in half. That's probably my one worry about this guy, so just be wary about that. I'm sure when you guys put him together, you'll see that. For some reason, he does okay this way. He doesn't, yeah, just makes me nervous. But he shifts forward really good. You can get a nice ab crunch. Covers that whole reactor. And you can crunch back really nice and far. Very cool. And that arc reactor looks sick. Oh, very cool. So, anyway, yeah. So his waist swivel, definitely the weak point, and I'd be scared to break him. You can kick forward very far. And kicks to the side, about that much. That much. He's got an upper thigh swivel, single jointed knee. Very nice. That just looks awesome to me. I really like that. Obviously no boot rotation, but his feet move down about that much, not too much. Move up. And he does have a huge ankle rocker. That's so cool. I really like this guy. Alright, so guys, I'll show you guys how tall Hulkbuster is. Alright guys, so Hulkbuster stands right at the right at a little bit above 9 inches tall. So this is a tall Build-A-Figure for, just for, compared to what we've been getting. So I'm going to do quite a few comparisons, so I hope you don't mind. Hang in there, check them out. I think the old guys will like them. So first we'll start off with the other Hulkbusters. We'll go ahead and do the select. So you can kind of get it's about a head taller. And we'll get out the Toy-Biz Hulkbuster. It's kind of like an Ant-Man growing effect, right, with Hulkbusters. There's like the 3 different ones you can choose from now. Very sick. If I had to pick which one I'm probably gonna actually have all these guys displayed together with the Hall of Armor, just because it's, who doesn't like the Hulkbuster? And the Toy-Biz one's it's definitely very sick looking, but this is just awesome. If I had to choose one, I don't know if I could. It'd definitely between these two. I like these two the most compared to the select. There's the 2 Hulkbusters next to each other, or all 3. Excuse me, catching a cold. Here he is next to the most recent Rhino Build-A-Figure. So you can see the Rhino's horn just hits his jaw. Oh man, so sick. Here he is next to Ironmonger, who wouldn't stand a chance now. Oh, so cool. Then we'll go ahead and show him next to the Face-Off Hulk. Hulk would be definitely in some trouble. That's pretty sick. Actually, these guys would be, that's pretty cool. I think that'd be a good good setup together. I think that'd look really cool. Then, let's see, let's do Giant Man. But this is the SDC exclusive from this year. So you can kind of see Giant Man is taller. You can't see his head. It's still actually pretty cool. It's not much. Very cool. And then also my favorite, absolute favorite Build-A-Figure, the Sentinel. Let's see here. Sentinel definitely is tall. Very cool. Very sick. So that's my review, guys. I hope you liked it. I think this is just an awesome Build-A-Figure. Awesome wave. I haven't, after looking at the figures too, I like all the figures. The only one that's probably my personal opinion, the weak one, is War Machine. So he's just a reused Iron Patriot from the Ironmonger wave. But this guy is just awesome. Very cool. So, man, I definitely, if you're a Marvel fan, it's a must get. You just have to get him. Even if you don't like movie figures, he's just such a nice, big, chunky figure. You have to build him. It's just too cool. Way too cool to build a figure. There you go, guys. That's my review. Enough of my rambling. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, have a great night. Bye.